what were your thoughts on the debate?
Sir, how did you think the debate went?
Governor, what did you think of the debate today?
What did you think about the debate? Donald Trump has walked in, and honestly, it's so boring.
We are here for the first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. We are inside the spin room here at the debate. Pretty exciting, DeBron.
It is. There is going to be a lot happening in here. People are going to be watching the debate, and then they're going to talk about it.
Then they're going to spin. There's going to be lots and lots of spinning.
People are going to be like, that wasn't that bad or weird or awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other words for it are the twirl room and the do-side-do room.
And the roundy-bouncy room.
RFK Jr. is walking by us right here. He's getting stopped. Him and Rick Scott just had a little, hey, how you doing?
Oh, we have Fox News here. We have nothing here.
All right, so we are with Congressman Ted Lieu here. We are just minutes to the debate. What are you expecting to see tonight at the debate?
I expect Kamala Harris is going to lay out her vision for America. She already has put out a detailed written plan of what she's going to do, which is to lower housing costs, take on corporate price gouges to lower food costs, and restore reproductive freedom that Donald Trump ripped away from millions of American women.
What do you expect to see in the debate tonight?
I think we all know who Trump is. So I think Harris is going to try to define herself. And she's going to have a hard time because she was the borders are, the borders open.
You have truly some of the best eyebrows I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. That means a lot.
Absolutely. If I was picking a vice presidential nominee and I was doing it based on the eyebrows, you would have been tops. And I just want you to know that. I've been wanting to tell you that for a long time.
Thank you. That means a tremendous amount, and I want to thank all of my descendants on my mother's side who had massive eyebrows.
Okay. And from a guy who barely has any,
I
it's just
need to thank them.
great
I had
to
an
meet.
Uncle that had a mustache, and it was like he had 3 huge mustaches on his face.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. It was
Unbelievable.
incredible.
Thank you so much. So I just look up to you. Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know. I used to have more eyebrows. I have less now. So to meet a guy with such incredible ones, it just feels good.
Have you ever smoked weed? Have you smoked weed before?
Never in my life.
Really?
No.
We could change that tonight. All right, so come with me here, and you can see all the signs. These are all the surrogates who are here on behalf of the 2 candidates. Donald Trump is saying his closing statements now. I'm getting moved. Oh, it's Governor Shapiro. How you doing, Governor Shapiro?
I'm doing great, guys.
I got the scoop there. Governor Shapiro of this very state, Pennsylvania, is doing great.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country. And
You worked for Donald Trump for a long time. Today he said that immigrants are eating dogs and cats in Ohio. Pretty crazy stuff. Was this normal when you spent time with him?
I think probably the most unhinged things he said when I was with him directly to my face was the argument about Ted Cruz's dad being affiliated with the JFK assassination.
You think he really believed that?
So, I don't know if he believed it or not, but it was an unhinged thing. And I made the mistake in my life, which I've owned, is I chose to ignore that. I've done what my former colleagues in the Republican Party are doing now.
Donald Trump said that people are eating cats and dogs in Ohio.
Why are you changing the subject?
Because I want to.
Debating Kamala Harris right
No,
now.
I just want to
Focus
know.
on the issues at
I would
hand.
love to know if you think he's losing touch with reality a little bit.
No, absolutely not. Second of all,
Because you saw it on TV.
the reality is, she dodged every major policy question.
But you're
tonight.
dodging this question.
What matters more to the American people?
I'm asking you,
Inflation or
people are
what you're
eating
talking
dogs
about?
and cats in Ohio.
You're not. Listen, I actually do care about what is happening to our country.
Same.
Do you want to answer or you want me to answer?
You can go first.
Okay. I actually care about what's happening to this country.
Same.
All right, next question.
What did you think when Donald Trump was talking about eating dogs?
I mean, it's obvious that Donald Trump is a QAnon theorist, and he's seen this stuff on the dark side of the internet. It's been completely debunked, and it's scary to think we'll have a president who would believe those kinds of things and would actually spew them in front of millions of Americans.
What was the funniest?
Conservatives are saying this was a 3-on-1 debate. That's the spin tonight.
Thought we were talking.
You know, that's what losing
Guess we're not
campaigns
talking.
say. And in fact,
Just see myself out here. Sorry.
got a lot of
Oh, sorry. I was gonna go this way. Should we want to go this way? Oh, I can go this way? Okay. Thanks. Sorry about that. I'll just see myself out of here.
Behind me is Lindsey Graham, no doubt, speaking words of encouragement for Donald Trump on Fox News behind me. Of course, Donald Trump, the man who gave out his personal cell phone number at a press conference.
Donald Trump is the nominee. And I want to ask you a question. I'm going to look deep into your eyes right now. In your heart of hearts, do you wish it was somebody else as the Republican nominee?
We need a fighter. This country's in deep trouble. We need somebody that's going to go up to D.C. and fight like hell, and he's willing to do that.
Are you talking about January 6th and how he had the people storm the Capitol on January 6th? What do you think of the debate?
I thought the 3-on-1 assault, President Trump did a really good job. Bottom line is simply this. Kamala Harris has had 3 years to do anything that she said she was going to do. None of it's been done. So.
He still said the election was stolen, but even though it wasn't stolen, does that bother you that he wouldn't accept the results of an election?
Trump continues to focus on what the American people want to talk about, which is their paychecks. Under the Harris,
but he won't accept the results of the election.
Biden-Harris administration, the average family has lost $1,000 a month.
But this is a pretty simple question.
That's a simple question.
Is it not a problem that a candidate for president will not accept the results of a presidential election?
I'm not going to debate you at all.
It's not a debate. Joe Biden won. It's actually not a debate. Donald Trump is saying that he won the election. How do you square that with your morals?
So I'm very comfortable that Biden won, and I'm very comfortable Trump as the nominee.
But that Donald Trump had a rally on January 6th that ended with people dying, and he was there speaking, telling people to march to the Capitol. You don't feel like he has some sort of responsibility for the people that died that day?
Well, he didn't tell anybody to break into the Capitol.
He said, we're going to march to the Capitol.
He didn't tell anybody to break into the Capitol. He never told anybody to violate the law.
But if he hadn't said
nobody to violate the law, so if you don't.
But if he didn't say the election was stolen, then they wouldn't have been there in the first place. He was the one that said the election was stolen. So he is responsible for the people being there.
No, that's your belief. You should do the interview yourself because you are giving out the answers. Thanks.
Okay.
What did you think about the debate?
Well, we still don't know what Kamala Harris would do if she was given the opportunity to be president. That's
But
what I think
it was
is
a
so
fierce
interesting
debate,
for
though,
her.
right?
No, it wasn't.
Would you say it was a dogfight?
I would say that President Trump did a fantastic job taking on 3 people at one time.
Do you think either of them was put down by the other?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't worried about that. I'm worried about the American people and if they're going to find out who Kamala Harris really is.
But if either of them were put out of their misery on the debate stage, which one was it?
Strange phrase.
Sorry, I guess I was just wondering if you killed that dog.
What are you talking about?
Did you kill the dog?
Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
It has been so hard to get answers to any questions here. Sir, you're on the cord there.
Things just got like a little bit weird in here. I started having kind of like a weird feeling here, and I have no idea why. I'm gonna see who's speaking over here, though. Let's check it out. Oh, it's J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance is here speaking right there. Starting to feel a little bit weird. What do you think of the debate today?
Who are you?
I'm Jason Selvig with The Good Liars.
With the who?
The Good Liars Tell the Truth.
Oh, Good Liars Tell the Truth?
You don't want to talk? No. Why not?
I don't know.
If you want to do an interview, we can do an interview. All right. Are you sure you don't want to do an interview? You're going to let him tell you what to do? All right. He's going to let this guy tell him what to do.
I think she baited him into, when she talked about people leaving his rallies. Was that a successful effort to bait him into?
I don't.
Yeah, we've been to the rallies. They're kind of boring.
Look, Trump has run the most enthusiastic, exciting presidential
All right, well, we'll continue to follow this story here at the debate. Matt Gaetz speaking right now. Now we'll send it back to you, DeBrum.
Thanks, Jason. There's a little commotion over here as Donald Trump has entered the spin room after his debate performance. We are here in the spin room, and Donald Trump has just walked in, so we have a unique opportunity to just ask him a question. We'll see if he answers. Donald Trump, why did you say that people in Ohio, immigrants, were eating dogs and cats?
Thanks, Stavrom. Appreciate it. Stephen Miller is behind me. I'm going to see if I can get a few words with him. What were your thoughts on the debate, and what are your thoughts on Democrats saying that Republicans are weird?
It was a tremendous victory for President Trump. It was an incredible night. Victory on immigration, victory on the economy, victory on inflation, victory on Afghanistan, victory on Ukraine. Really an incredible night for President Trump, where he laid out his vision to the American people and really made her own the record of the last 3.5 years.
You evaded the weird question.
He also says execution after birth. It's execution, no longer abortion, because the baby is born, is okay.
Donald Trump said that there was abortions taking place after birth. That has been proven false. What's your response to that?
Well, I think that the concern we have about the policies in places like Minnesota is that you don't have mandatory reporting anymore when there's a baby that is born after an attempted abortion, and there's not a duty to.
He said specifically after birth, though.
Well, no, that is after birth, right? If someone attempts an abortion and the baby comes out alive anyway, what we believe is that you should preserve that life. You shouldn't just allow that baby to die. The indifference to a baby born alive is, in essence, an execution.
But it's been fact-checked several times, and it's just not true, but he keeps repeating the claim.
No, that's a semantic thing, right? To me, indifference to the human life of a born baby is something that people ought to be held culpable for.
But it's just not true, right?
No, I think I've debunked that theory. Go ahead.
I think you did the opposite of that.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
All right, so Sean Hannity's got an interview now with Donald Trump, who's right behind me. Very strange in person, very strange looking in person. I don't want to harp on the weird thing, because a lot of people have called you weird before. And
harping on it right now.
But even before Tim Walz said it, like a lot of people have been calling you weird.
Nothing's weirder than
How do you respond to that? People saying that you make them a little uncomfortable, and that people kind of get uneasy when they're around you.
Nothing's weirder than giving tampons to boys, as Tim Walz did.
That's actually not true. That as it was fact checked, that's actually not true. Anyway, so that's not true. We fact checked it, and he does make people very uncomfortable, and I was very uncomfortable when I talked to him. Got Senator Lindsey Graham over here, and former President Donald Trump. The one moment in the debate that really got under his skin was when Kamala Harris pointed out how boring some of his rallies are and how people were leaving early. And he got very upset at being told that his rallies were boring. Well, what did you think happened there? I do have to say, he really looks like an old man talking there. But he's so excited that he's on TV, because that's where he gets all of his facts. It's on TV. So, but it has gotten a little boring. The whole act has gotten a little boring. I think we can all agree.